It's Lady A in the building, and I'm at Midnight Cowboys with official adult moments, and we out here sucking dick for not money, but for pleasure. Okay? Get into it. You are now tuned into the Midnight Cowboys. Midnight Cowboys.
Lady night vibes. Lady night vibes.
Lady night vibes.
Lady night vibes.
Lady night vibes.
That sound freaky.
It can be.
Damn. Can it get spiritual?
No. we don't do the spirits over here, but we keep it nice. Right. We keep it sensual.
Okay. So who we got in the building?
So we got Lady A with me, and we got Midnight Cowboys. Look at this collaboration we got going on. Okay. We about to get into it. Yeah. Cheers to that.
So right off top, because we can't leave her out. Shouts out to
Just Taylor, that is my co-host and my co-creator of Lady Night Vibe. She couldn't make it this evening, but I am here representing.
Off top.
Absolutely.
Off top. So I checked out you guys' show, and I seen that you're working on season 2.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, how many episodes is in season 1?
Ooh, so we have a total of, I think, 26 episodes for season 1.
For real?
Yeah, it's a long season.
So the conversations get just intense, because I feel like it's 50, at least 50.
It might be, our introductory period, we kind of like were more so goofing around, kind of like just doing drinking games alone. But then we turned it into a podcast, and I would say that's when our official episodes started. So there might be like 10 episodes where it's like more so us kind of
every show you kind of
doing whatever.
What you just said, a drinking game.
We do drinking games, but we also do like, if I ask a question and I find it ridiculous, she has to drink. Come on, we gonna represent for all of our bull.
I got you. Because I seen that y'all really be like, yeah. So and you even have features. I seen you had a couple people and they sit in the camera, the other camera, in the camera, and other camera. Mm-hmm. So I was like, damn. I wonder, would y'all ain't never have men on there though?
What do you mean?
You ever had a man guest on there?
No, we haven't. Okay. That's our, there.
Okay, so I was just wondering, because y'all was getting that biased opinion a lot of times.
Yes.
But just cool, you feel me? And it's fun to see it coming from, you guys' point of view, and the disagrees and the agrees, and the girl, I'm with it and I'm not with it. I love it. And your energy is just breathtaking, because I be like, she like, no, I'm ready to you ain't ready, I'm ready. You been, hold up, give me a minute, I'm gonna get ready.
Always.
I love it. So what is Lady A?
So I would say Lady A to me is a representation of both me, as in my first name is Ariel. Okay. So I'm always going to be Ariel no matter what. Like, okay. I got it tattooed. The meaning of it is Lion of God in Hebrew. Okay. And I stand by that. Like, I'm vicious. I'm a standout. I can definitely make myself known, Ariel, regardless. So that A is important. But I'm also a lady. I can take care of myself. I'm class. Such a fucking lady, right. I may be raunchy, but I'm still a lady.
You think you raunchy?
I can be. Some people, I can't, the way that I talk now, I can't speak that way at work. You know what I mean? Those conversations don't carry that well for me. And I like to go deep, get into it. For me, one of my favorite comedians is Richard Pryor. I love Richard Pryor because he just went there. He just didn't care. Yeah. He went there about his crack addiction. He went there about his childhood trauma. He went there about everything and made it entertaining. Yeah, sure. How can you not love that kind of vibe from somebody and be fearless in that way?
Man, shouts out to the real comedians, Richard Pryor.
Yes, comedians everywhere, Red man.
Foxes, even the new ones. You know what I mean? Shouts out to them all. Would you consider yourself a comedian?
No, I'm not a comedian.
Okay.
I may be funny, but I'm not a joke writer.
I can't make this is my life.
Yes, this is just me.
No, at times I consider myself a comedian. I tell people I'm a comedian on the weekends.
Okay.
I be like, on the weekends, I'm gonna fuck you up with these jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Would you ever like do stand up? Like do improv night or something?
Possibly, and I feel like I could because I just use this type of stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I just use them for experiences, or I just talk about other people's experiences, like, and I probably might exaggerate them, just like any comedian would do. But I definitely would be nervous. Now. Don't get it twisted. I'd be like, oh, I could jump out there. I ain't trying to doubt nobody credit, but I probably could just. You know what I mean? It might even get booed, but I got some jokes off the hip that I could just create, and they were like, damn, that was funny.
Yeah.
To somebody.
Okay.
So, nevertheless, we're going to get right into it. Like
All
I
right.
said you guys been doing your podcast for how long now, though?
It'll be 2 years.
Also, basically, in that time frame of shows you did in the year.
Yeah.
Okay, so work in season 2 is coming out.
June. Yes.
Pushing it back.
Yes.
You better update your profile.
We're updating my profile of immensely. We're actually getting more production involved into it. We're getting more guests involved. So we're getting like a whole calendar set up.
Yeah, maybe you can feature us. You can feature us in a minute. You know what I mean? You can feature us in a minute.
For
so
sure.
I was thinking, based off of some of the things I asked you earlier,
Yeah.
you told me that the first time you had a kiss was when you was
In the 10th grade.
10th grade. And how was that? Was it more like, I got to set up this kiss? What, I ain't going to get into details and ask you what school you went to, but I want to know, like, how was it?
So for me, my first kiss was this guy that was in the football team. Mind you, I was no spring chicken, okay? Like, I would consider myself like an ugly duckling kind of thing.
Okay.
Like, I was not,
okay.
like, I was not the cutest girl in school. So guys weren't lined up to ask me out type thing.
Gotcha.
So for me,
10th grade.
So for me, like, to have somebody interested in me was nice. I was in flag at the time, and which is like, the flag girls in band.
Okay, yeah.
So I was one of those girls.
Like Dan said.
Gotcha. Kind of, yes. And he was basically happened like
athlete. You was an athlete.
But he totally ditched me after. He didn't talk to me afterwards or nothing like that. So it was not like the greatest experience.
Got it.
Yeah.
So let's. So in that brace, was high school when it first went down for you?
What you mean?
Like basically, like I'm enjoying life. I'm kissing boys. I'm allowing them to touch me, or I'm sneaking
that
around.
More so
like
happened in college. No, that more so happened in college. Like I had really strict parents.
Okay.
So that bullshit was not going on. Like I wasn't allowed to date, phone calls. I didn't really get my first like cell phone on my own until I was 18. When I got my first.
Did you go away to college?
Yeah. Well, not even go away. I went to like 30 minutes outside of my city. Okay. So. Yeah. Nowhere.
right. I mean, you were still away from home.
I was away from home. Yeah. Just a distance. But the first year, I would say, because I'm an only child, so it was hard for me because I would try to just go home every weekend because they just there. So why not? The food's good, like all that other stuff. But then when I did start to like go out more and experience life, it was like, okay, now I'm going home less.
Such a fucking lady.
Yeah, like, just trying to ease off and just try to turn into my own.
Nah. So in college, I know you've seen wild shit because I went to a college that was basically about 2-3 hours away from my hometown. And in college, it embraced something like no other. It was almost like they're gonna line a Coke on the table. Is you gonna do it or not? Like college was wild. I feel like no matter where you was. Yeah. So in college, did you, like I said, become a lady? Where did Lady A? Because you wasn't always Lady A.
No. I would say like
because I feel like Lady A 94 got whips and chain. You got a whole dark room.
I would say that that developed in college. Like that persona kind of developed in college. But after college, that's when like the more lady came into play. Like A was it. I would say like I was a club rat. I was a party promoter in college. Oh. Yeah, I was in it deep when it comes to like kicking it, going out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just out busting it. So out here. So no that was where the A came in. Okay. But after college, that's when the lady came in. When I had to get a place of my own, my own, do my own development. Business. Exactly. Okay. Do my own development. So that's where the full era of like the lady and the A came into play.
No doubt. Yeah. So now it's such a fucking lady. You ever had to dog a motherfucker out? Like, listen, you know what this A about?
Yeah, I have, but it's mainly exes. It's not like, I've only had to do that to 2 friends, and they're no longer friends of mine because of just bad communication on their end, you know?
How you know, I would just want to get into it.
Yeah.
Extensive bleaching clothes or throwing them out on the street.
No.
How
Nothing physical.
Such a fucking lady.
I don't do anything. I don't do anything physical. Like I will do something detrimental. Like I'll do something that'll fuck you up mentally. Like I've sent like naked photos to grandmothers. Like that was a rough thing I did to an ex.
You send naked photos of yourself?
No.
Of him?
Of him.
Well, hold on. What the? I'm trying to get to.
He was with a man.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Yeah, I have an ex that's gay.
Yeah, so damn, that's messed up that you would even do that to somebody. She is wicked. She said she sent naked photos to her ex's grandmother of him fucking with a man. We're going to go to a break right after your sponsors touch our souls. Midnight Cowboys, such a fucking lady.
Do you know what a gooch is? Have you ever licked them balls? Do you want to lick them balls? Do you want to hear about licking them balls from a nice old lady? Maybe a young lady. Tune into Midnight Cowboys on the Sex Talk podcast. He was gay because he basically told me, but I was still like devastated about the fact that not only was this man on campus that I see daily at the like the
He was an athlete?
He wasn't an athlete.
Oh.
Like he wasn't I won't say like I'm not gonna put like his image out there, but he wasn't an athlete, but he was at the gym. Yes, he was at the gym. And so was his partner that he was seeing. And it was basically getting it, and we lived in the same dorm room, and it was like a whole thing. It was a whole thing. So that pretty much is like the only entanglement that I would say is like memorable, because everything else I would say is like either I was in a relationship and it just didn't work out because
This go down. Did you talk about this on the Lady Night? Okay.
I sure did.
Okay.
We had a whole episode about exes. I have like horrible. My ex list is not. Everybody's a little.
You be
different.
on some like Capricorns, no. Scorpios, no. Pisces, no. How you do it?
No, because usually the people that I say I don't want to be with, I end up being with because the opposites attract.
Right. What's your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Beyonce is Sagittarius, ain't she?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I just know that Zodiac song went in my mind. Like,
oh yeah, when she lists all the signs.
Yeah. So like I said, entanglement. I didn't think she was gonna tell me a scary Freddy Krueger, Jason entanglement. I was really talking about something intimate, something that you enjoyed.
Oh, that I enjoyed.
Yeah, your biggest intimate.
Oh, I didn't really enjoy
the biggest intimate situation you ever, you know what I'm saying, got with, where it was maybe rose petals.
Oh no, I didn't get any of that in college.
No, I didn't. Who said college?
Oh, like in life?
You been in college yesterday? What, you still in college?
I know. Oh, you meant like
Hey,
you
let's
talking
go.
about now? Okay.
Let's go.
Ooh, I mean, honestly,
what's going on? You ain't doing this for nothing.
No,
she got a date after this.
No, not even that. I would say like romance wise, nothing super romantic has really happened. You know, like
she missing out. Such a fucking lady.
Not even that, but like I'm not into like romance like that. Is that weird to say? Like I'm not a romantic person. Like I'm not a person that's gonna be swooed by roses and like on the floor and balloons everywhere, because in my head I'm thinking, oh, who the fuck is cleaning all this shit up? Like that is me. Like my mind just does not go into the place of like, oh, this is a nice gesture. I'm thinking like, why would you? This is not really something that I would want. You know, if you got me like, say for example, I love to paint. If you got me a canvas set and some paintings and say, hey, we're going to do a sip and paint, I would much rather do something with you as an activity or do something like that as a gesture. And yes, and that's more enjoyable to me.
Say, learn my love language.
Learn my love language. I don't want to, like, gifts are not my love language at all. Experiences, like, those are, I love that.
No doubt.
Yeah. So I would say like in that gesture, the most romantic thing that somebody's ever done for me, they surprised me with like a laser tag like date. And that was stupid fun. Like 2 hours, just the two of us in this giant, like it was like somewhere in Akron somewhere. And it was beautiful, like 2 layers of just like going around, messing with each other. Like it was amazing. Like that kind of stuff. Awesome. You don't forget that.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. What's your favorite wine? I see you sip a lot of wine on the show.
Okay, I'm trying to think.
And you shout them out a lot of times too.
So I have a couple.
Okay.
Actually.
There we go.
So there's 2U wines. They have a white wine that I really love, and there's also I won't. On my cheap side, I do love Carlo Rossi Moscato. I ain't gonna lie to you on that $7.99 kick. Okay, like that's also a vibe. But 2U wines is really like a specialty that I love.
Shouts out to 2U wines.
Yes, and there's what is I'm trying to think. What is it? I can't think of it right now. I always get it though. Like me and Taylor always get it. I'm gonna have to come back to you with that one, but I'm gonna think about it later.
Yeah, see, I knew you guys drink wine on the show. That's
we drink wine a lot, and we also get like scent wine a lot because people love to like have our representation, and we love to be able to experience different flavors and enjoy like local people trying to invest in themselves. We love that.
No. Yeah. Definitely shouts out to 2U wines and
2U wines and
Carlo
Rossi, on the little kick side.
Yeah. Here, let's get one in. Yes. We drinking. I can't help but to say it's such a fucking lady. That might be the name of this episode. She came through pure sexiness. What would your superpower be?
My superpower?
Sexual superpower.
Sexual superpower. I would say superhead.
Oh, to be able to give superheads 2 seconds.
Oh, no. I thought you, okay. I was confused by the question. I thought you were basing it off of my abilities. What would my superpower be? Like, what am I good at type thing?
It could be if that's what you,
that's how I interpreted the question.
If you had to have a sexual superpower, what would it be?
It would be superhead.
Okay,
no,
like that's what I thought.
Yeah, that would be it. Like I would want to be, because you're not gonna forget
I'll start
that.
saying your detail. Like, is it one suck and you come in? Like,
no, not One Punch Man. Like, no. I would want it to be like I could read.
Look at
because,
it.
No, but not even that. Like kind of like that. Like telepathy. Like I'll be able to like be on a date with you, and if I'm feeling you and it gets there, I would just be able to look at you and know exactly what you want. Because everybody's different. Some people like somebody like fast, slow, slob, all of the different things.
Give you the perfect.
Yeah, just be like, okay, boom.
Perfectly. Let me give it to you perfect.
And boom.
And boom. You got you're done.
That's it.
You're done.
It's over with.
So you told me that you think about sex about once or twice a day?
Yeah.
And how did that go? Do it be like, damn, me and Mikey was on the beach, or do it be a pastime, or do it be like, ooh, I can't wait to one day meet Chris Brown? Like, what is it?
No, I mean,
fantasizing about Morris Chestnut.
It could be, but I would say it's like a variety of stuff. Like sometimes it might be a song, and I'll be thinking like, "Ooh, like I remember this one time," like that kind of thing.
R. Kelly.
Or she, because we swing both ways. Okay. So yeah, so it might be like, "Ooh, I remember that one time when she did this," and or like a song, or like I'll be like me and a coworker will be talking, and she might say a phrase, and I'm like, "Oh." What did you say? Like, I'll think of something like, when you hear something, you like, did you say booties? Like, and you be like, oh, duties, got you. I heard you say, like, that kind of thing.
Damn.
Yeah, like,
so you got an easy mind. Only two times a day?
Yeah. I mean, it's not going into like deep thought, but it's just like, it'll cross it.
Yeah. You ever had a urge and then was like, I got to get to the crib and rub one out?
No.
No.
Like, I feel like when I want to have me time, I'll just say that. Like, when I want to do my thing,
I'm taking this shit. Like, if I gotta
No. Like, I don't want to have to go to work the next day for a show. I want that to be my, like, going to sleep. I can wake up the next day and not have to worry about an alarm type thing. Because I'm doing, planning, I'm going to plan to do that. Oh, yeah, facial, like... everything.
Wow.
Yes.
Man.
Me time is important.
That is fly.
That's why I like to call it that.
I told somebody earlier, I was like, man, I wish.
Yes.
I told somebody earlier.
Self-care.
It's a little bit on the same tip, but I told somebody earlier, man, I was like, man, I wish I could just sell pussy. It'd be just so much easier just to get money and then be able to pamper yourself afterwards in between time. Like, I ain't got to worry about nothing but just being fly and fresh.
That's fair.
Like, it's fucking crazy how some people got that life, and I don't know how they doing it or what they doing. But if they didn't have to worry about, I was getting off work too. Like, god damn. Like, damn, if I ain't.
See,
Yeah,
no.
it was just like, God damn, I wish I could just $10,000 up off of just twerking some ass.
Oh my God.
Nah,
No, I could never sell it. I couldn't do it. Like, I just, because for me, I'm a relationship. Because I've never had a one night stand before.
Never had a one night stand.
Never had a one night stand before. Never, like, I'm a relationship.
Never cheated on your dude.
I've cheated. So I have. I cheated on my dude with the girl. So that was that situation.
It wasn't just because it was spontaneous, or it was because it was like, I really planned this out?
No, it wasn't even like I planned it out. Like, it was a long distance relationship. Ooh, sorry. It was a long distance relationship. And it was just like the relationship was on its tail end anyway. And then I was in the midst of breaking up with him. And then she came along and kind of like took in the rest. Oh,
so you kind of call that cheating? Y'all kind of broken up.
I mean, fair.
Do you have to say like, hey, we're not going together anymore?
Yes, you do. I feel that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like, oh goodness, I'm tapping everything. I feel like in a way you have to completely sever yourself before you continue something new, even if it's a day later. You know, like, so I do feel guilty about not being truthful in that situation, because that's wrong. You should absolutely, like, I regret that. I should have been honest with him about how it should have ended, because in the tail end of things, he ended up being damaged by that. And I do feel bad about that situation, you know?
So in the case of the matter, would you say it's better to break up with someone before breaking their heart? You know, before cheating on them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just break up with them.
Break up with them. Because a breakup is so much worse than finding out that you were with somebody else. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's just, it's a different kind of betrayal.
Right.
I don't agree with the whole, like, I don't agree with getting different pussy on vacation. You getting the same pussy on vacation as you do at home. It's just in a different outfit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not any different. I don't, drunk, it's not.
She drinking Long Island.
Yeah, like, when you got my Long Island pussy. Like, no, darling, it's the same pussy from yesterday. Same pussy. Okay, like, same. It's not going to change.
So you hit me with that you date women. How is the difference? Like, you prefer women over men? Big sip. Go. Big sip.
Okay. I'm not going to say I prefer either of them, like, over one another.
One experience wasn't doper than the other?
Oh, yeah. One experience is definitely doper than the other. I would say, like, sex with men is great, but having oral sex with a woman tops. Like,
because she can eat your pussy
because she knows how to do it. And then on top of that, like, I feel like, but not even that, it's constant. And then I feel like women are also a lot more patient.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're going to listen to you. They're going to say, oh, are you okay? You want to move over? You want to scoot over? Oh, okay. And then you're still going to be able to get back into it. A guy, if he's a little uncomfortable, it may ruin the whole vibe, you know? Like, or if he's like, you know, he wrong way, or, you know, in the wrong position.
I was just about to answer that. Do women, you can take this to your show too. Do women hate the moment when he say switch positions, or do you switch positions? When a woman is, you know what I mean? Because it's like that split second. It might turn into a real 1 minute, and the dick ain't in the pussy, and it's almost like, we ain't fucking. Like, get your ass over here.
No,
you know what I mean?
I feel that. I feel like
it's like the intensity is going down.
I feel like it depends on what you like.
You switching rooms and shit.
No, I don't like. For me, I like versatility. Yeah. I can't just do like one position. I hate just.
Oh, you came?
That's it. Like, that's the whole thing.
I
like,
know, right?
Who does that?
Man,
like, that is
Because
so boring.
what's crazy in this world is you can't predict that. That's motherfucking unimaginable.
True.
And a woman can't predict that. I mean, she ain't never be like, yeah, about 5 more minutes. Keep going. That same spot. Bitch, this done turned into 7 minutes. This done turned into 8 minutes. What the fuck? You said you been about to come. I'm like, leg hurt.
Oh, that's such a drag.
No,
like,
for real. It's real life.
It is real life.
Yeah.
It is. And granted, their quickies can be great. Like, they can make your whole day. Like, you be thinking about like 30 seconds for the rest of your night. Like, you be like, damn.
That shit save weeks. You know, I ain't gonna hold you.
You know, like, it'd be cool.
Especially if it was a quickie and you was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Motherfucking ass tooted up, bitch.
Yeah.
I just seen you wipe it out the bathroom.
And you into it. You give that all in your 30 seconds. Like, you be like, that'll. change your whole vibe.
Bitch, you wearing that nightgown I like.
You know, like bust it open in the kitchen.
Bust it open in the kitchen. And we just motherfucking did a whole movie in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't need you no more.
Like, I'm good. Like that, I'm trying to tell you. Versatility is key. So
you definitely had quickies, but you never had a one night stand.
Never had a one night stand.
Yeah. So all of your situations has been relationships, huh?
Based on relationships.
Hit a motherfucker with the 90-day rule with it. Like, you ain't hitting this shit for 30 days.
I'm gonna say maybe not 90 days.
You ain't hitting this shit for 30 days.
But I'm gonna say definitely at least a month.
So so it's had to go a whole month just for you to motherfucking hit some shit.
I'm trying to think. The fastest. Okay, well, it was with a girl, but the fastest that ever happened was on a first date.
The fastest ever happened on.
Yes, but then I ended up being with her for 3 years.
I just got to get into this. I got to get into this. So you've been with more women than men?
I've been I've been with more men than women. I had to think about it.
Don't lie.
No. I had to think about it because I'm like, okay, wait.
You know that's what I'm trying to catch.
No.
That's all I'm working on. These lies.
I know.
Don't lie.
I'm trying to think, but no, I've been with more men than I have with women.
Okay,
like, and relationship wise.
Shouts out to the men.
Yeah. Shout out to the men. Shout out to the men.
Got one.
Absolutely.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I've been with 3 women relationship wise, I would say, and one of them was long term because we dated for about 3 years. Okay. So, damn. Yeah.
Holy shit, fuck. Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast.
What's the point of getting intimate if you're not going to get into it? Tune into Midnight Cowboys to listen to a real lady give you lessons on sucking, fucking, and giving a real lady what she really needs.
Listen, we are bartender, okay? Come on,
please. Let me be a bartender.
Fix us up solid. Listen, as long as it's tequila or if it's dark. We're good. I don't do vodka. Yeah.
Let me sponsor the next 2 or 3 shows. Listen, I come through with some Douce, some Jameson, whatever y'all get wicked with. Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast. Lady A.
Lady A in the building.
Lady A in the building. Yeah. She says she young and dangerous.
Always.
Such a fucking lady.
Yes.
She one half of Lady Podcast, Lady Night Podcast. Lady Night Vibes.
Yes.
Lady Night Vibes podcast. Yes. Get it right. You better understand what's going on here. A lot of pressure.
Always.
Do you guys feel pressure when you're doing your podcast, or is it just a go?
It's just a go, because me and my best friend, Just Taylor. Just Taylor. Shout out to her. Absolute BFF, best bitch ever. We don't practice. We just make an outline of what we want to talk about and
make an outline
and go
a little itinerary and go and get busy,
and that's it. And we go off the itinerary. It depends on what our audience also brings to us too, because we do it live. Yeah. So we also offer like open form questions. Yeah. Like if you guys have a question about a topic
I've been on there plenty of times. And,
that's what I'm saying.
And you know what's crazy? When I went to go look back at episodes, I couldn't remember the lives that I jumped on and said something, because I done jumped in there. Oh my God. And I really wonder, like, how many times, because I got multiple pages, how many times I done jumped in y'all lives and said a question, and y'all was like, who is this nigga? You feel me? Like, what the fuck? Because he got some shit. You know
but it depends
like,
on what you
he came with a real-ass question.
All of a sudden. Real-ass question. Like, who is this?
Yeah,
we love that vibe, though, because, like, give us the wild shit. Give us something to be surprised about. Because,
I know I did. I did at least twice, and it fucked me up. Just the fact that the attention that you brought back. And I was like, damn, hold up. Let me write back.
We want to be detailed. We don't want to give you some, I don't want to ever get on the mic or ever be present. Even like outside of being on cameras and live, I actually want to give you like a real conversation. I don't want to be like, it's always
about a real conversation. And then what's crazy is that's why we give the oath, because we want to make sure that the guest is on the same tempo, at least, that we on. Yeah. You know what I mean? Absolutely. So around this way of the show, we like to do something called a rodeo rundown. Oh. So we could just get some intense. So when we do things later, people really know who the fuck such a Lady A, Lady Night Vibes podcast is. Okay?
Let's do it.
All right. So, and what I'm going to do, because it's a little tough, because you dolo, and I don't know if we ever going to get Miss Busy Just Taylor. Okay, so kind of answer for both of you guys. Yeah. Okay, to make it a little fun. Okay. Like you guys play games on your show. Hey.
Listen, we do.
Okay, so this is a game. So on the check dig. So in the case of the matter, Daytime sex or nighttime sex?
I do prefer nighttime because I feel like when mystery is not fun at night. But at the same time, if you're really nasty, daytime, that's that shit because you can see it all.
Okay.
It's no secrets in daytime.
You got you.
You gonna see all hair, slob, cream.
Them daytime quickies.
All that. You gonna see it
Like,
all.
oh, your clothes fucked up.
Sheets, all that.
Where's your hair scarf at?
Oh, it's on. Like
Yeah.
we got it on, tied. We good.
And then type shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, okay, they coming. I let you slide with that one because I really be asking two at one time because I'm like, You new to this? Socks on or socks off?
Oh, I hate socks.
You hate socks?
I fucking hate socks.
Yeah.
Like I hate socks. Like I'm a barefoot kid. Like I'll walk around barefoot.
A lot of spit or a little bit of spit?
All the spit. It gotta be sloppy.
Gotta be sloppy.
Absolutely.
Gotta be.
Both ways.
Gotta
like,
be.
I thought you was gonna fist pump me, but okay.
Oh yeah, big sloppy.
Big sloppy.
Yeah, okay. Gotta be sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's daytime for you.
Yeah.
Ooh. We love it. We love it.
Yeah.
So do you care about if your hair get fucked up or your makeup or your lashes?
Please. Like I've had situations where my man will take off my lashes for me while we fuck. You know, like he'll be like, "You want me to take them off? Yeah, put them on the dresser."
Damn.
Like no, like you can't care
Drunk sex or sober sex?
sober.
Sober?
Mm-hmm.
Sober, but at night? You said
In
at
the
night is
day.
better.
But and I said in the day was better if you freaky, and I you know.
You said really you said day and then you went night,
But I'll say day. I'm gonna say day. But
okay.
yeah,
So daytime sex is better, and then you prefer sober sex.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that after the club shit is not it.
No.
Better out the shower when I'm fresh in the day.
Absolutely.
Because you love.
Or in the morning.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in the case of what we asked earlier, because you definitely got into it, you was talking about that butt. You love that butt.
I enjoy butt.
You eat butt.
I would.
Lick butt or whatever they call it. Eat butt, toss
Yeah.
salad, lick butt, man butt.
Not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing.
At all.
On some like, I'm about to eat a man butt and
As long as it's clean, listen, like I'll even listen, if it's intimate, I'll clean it for you.
Yeah. Wow.
Like I'll give you a oil massage, make sure it's up and right, you know, and just you know, you have to be able to be intimate with somebody on that level if you're really gonna be with them have them remember you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna forget somebody that massaged your ass.
No. Yeah, no, for sure. Major key. That's crazy. What you saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
she
no
eating all
doubt.
ass.
Yeah.
If she eating a
It's
man ass, it's on the
I'm
floor.
gonna say man, woman, like
why?
all of that.
Nigga, you did it.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, all of that experience. Like
Yeah.
I'm
That was
not
easy
fearful. Yeah, I'm not fearful of exploring somebody's body.
So a biggest experience that you may have experienced. So you said men and women you both dealt with. You ever dealt with two at one time?
A man and a woman?
Or two women or two men at one time?
Two women. Yes.
Two women. Like
Yes.
more than two women? Lady A, such a fucking lady.
No, I'm trying to think. I didn't.
Such
okay,
a
no.
fucking lady.
I was gonna say I didn't have sex with more than two women at one time, but there were more.
How
than
many
two.
people was in the room?
5.
So there we go.
There you go.
So you had an orgy.
Low key.
Orgy. No low key. That's high key. Get it together. I'm gonna tell
They
you.
weren't in the
High
same
key.
room as us, so
So 5 people in one room? How many people was in one room? Oh, there was only one house.
It was one house.
How many people was in one house?
5.
Oh, that was an orgy. Yeah, that's an orgy.
Okay, fair.
For example, even it was an orgy. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. It was an orgy if it was 5 different couples.
But we didn't know they were having sex.
I got
though.
you. I'm about to still
Okay.
tell you. It was an orgy. Listen, it's an orgy from the outside looking in.
Okay, that's
feel
fair.
me?
I can see that. I
Yeah.
understand.
It's
Like
an orgy.
So,
If
if you
it's
just walked
5
in like,
men-
oh, there's sex happening
In every room. In every room. and they're all separate and they never seen each other having sex. That's an orgy.
Okay.
No, Cap, come
Okay,
on. You've been to a circus. Is a clown in this room? Is a clown in that room?
Do you know what a gooch is? Have you ever licked them balls? Do you want to lick them balls? Do you want to hear about licking them balls from a nice old lady? Maybe a young lady. Tune into Midnight Cowboys on the Sex Talk podcast.
Songs during sex. What would you say is your go-to song during sex? Artist.
Artists? Oh God, I'm not much into like songs during sex.
Yeah,
to be honest
so
with
it's
you.
no music.
Yeah,
No music.
you don't need music when you're talking. You know?
I mean, that's almost like lights on, lights off. Is the TV on when you fucking or no?
No, sometimes it's not. Most of the times it's not.
Just fucking the silence is good.
I like to hear the sound of me smacking on you. I like to hear the sound of you like telling me.
Is it like
how
packing
good
a bag of cigarettes or is it like macaroni and cheese?
Macaroni and cheese. More like, when those kids slime videos when it's like
What is the noise? Let me hear the noise.
I can't make it
Okay.
but there you go.
Yeah, okay.
Like kind of like that.
Glabber. So you talking about balls and all.
Yeah.
Balls and all.
Balls and all, man. Like if you could like
Man.
and I'll say for me, I'm not like a person that can do it by myself. Like I get assistance. I have no problem hitting that throat spray and getting it down there. You know what I mean?
So assistance is cool.
Assistance is cool.
Sex toys along with the sex is cool.
Assistance is great. Like nobody is a machine. They invented a vibrator for a reason.
No cap.
It's not just to be enjoyed.
What would be your favorite sex toy?
My favorite sex toy personally is the lipstick one because it's small, it's compact, it's discreet. You can use it anywhere in the car. If you want to do something at dinner and play with somebody, you can do that. Even as like body play, like you don't necessarily have to put it there. You can like put it, put it on their bag, like put it behind their ear or the neck. You can play with it anywhere, and it's like you never even know.
The lipstick sex toy is the one.
Yes, Candy Burris, Candy Coated Nights.
Oh, shouts out to her.
Shouts out to her. She got it on lock.
What you saying that? I want to give a shouts out to one of our sponsors, Guilty Pleasures. They got sex toys. They got the rose. They got the large dildos. They got the vibrators. They got the vibrating panties.
Okay.
Guilty Pleasures, sex toys. Please check her out on Instagram. Oh.
We enjoy it.
Yes, sex toys is a must.
I've honestly retired my rose.
Okay.
It's just
how do you retire?
You have to retire certain sex toys after a while.
Either 17 uses.
Not even 17, but like. No. Sometimes not even. What I mean by retire is you have to like. All right, I'm not going to use this for like a couple of months because if you use it often or if you use it enough, you get used to the sensation and
you
no longer
you're addicted it.
And you're no longer excited by it.
15 minutes versus 30. I mean,
right.
Whatever the case. 2.
Whatever the time limit is for you. You know, like so you got commitment issues.
Commitment issues. Nah. Yeah, you start getting too attached.
Like I'll see you later and just like ghost them for a little bit.
Wow. Is it hard?
No, I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's definitely like should I try it again? Like
the most times you ever used a sex toy in one day?
In one day? Probably like 6.
6. Mm-hmm. And it was like, this is my off day.
Yeah. Me time. Okay.
Me time.
Me.
Rub another one out. Another and
another. Go
wow.
to bed. Wake up. Eat.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What's the most times you ever came in one day?
Ooh.
6 times with the Rubbermaid.
No.
And then 5 times with him.
It was with a person.
Okay.
It was with that the threesome.
Okay.
With the 3 women. Well, 2 women.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the most times. I would say that was a all day, night, like
yeah, you guys. Once you guys start,
it was over with.
So,
and it wasn't even like I was receiving attention, but just being a part of that environment, it was sensual. It was, you get into it. It's not something
it's
that
like even. Let's ask this: a session with a woman, of course, it seemed like it may last longer than a session with a man.
All day, like I said.
Yeah, all day. If we got the all day with it, so was it like 2 hour spans? How do you stop?
I would say you would, if you're in a
How do you stop?
Okay, in a threesome situation, you would definitely like take a break,
How?
because
With women?
because
I done came too many
here's the
times.
thing, not even that, because you get to trade, you get to say, okay, you eat her pussy, I'm gonna just finger her for a little bit, give my mouth a break, and then just rotate upon that situation. If you want to put a strap on, if you want to be on, there's ways
Let's
to
see
like
what you like once we get there.
exactly.
When it
certain people get breaks. Hell, one time I literally was just like, they were having sex and I was listening and vibing. They had music playing. I was vibing and drinking, like dancing around,
watching, hanging out,
voyeuring.
Voyeuring. Wow, wow.
Yeah.
So in the case of that, do it go like, I love the way she doing it. I already seen like it started just kissing essentially, but like I said, to break away, it's like, my body needs a break, or more so like I want to give you a break.
It depends on what that person is giving me, because I feel like I can sense, like at least the people that I've had sex with, I can kind of sense when they need a break, or when they kind of just want to be touched or held or cuddled, because sometimes during sex it's not necessarily about just like beating the shit. Yeah,
because with a man, I feel like with a woman is about getting nastier and getting dirtier and getting touched, and then it might be a moment where y'all body to body, and then 10 minutes of that, then you want to go ballistic. So with a woman, it's just so many details. It's just like
Please go there.
You got the women the way your details is given. So I'm just saying, like, is it moments where you getting nasty?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like you, like
booty up, you eating butt.
Like I've been tied up by a woman before. I've been like, like
tied up by a woman before.
Absolutely.
How was that?
It was a what?
Like I'm saying that the tie up. Like was you tied to a stove, or like what was you tied to?
I was tied to the bed. And well, no, I was at first I was tied to the nightstand, and then she her and the other person transferred me to the bed. And then
So you just kind of like let them take control.
And it was pure like submission, blindfold. I couldn't do anything.
Now, was these two
masculine
women?
No.
Okay.
One was feminine, one was masculine.
Okay. So it was kind of like you guys took turns having fun with each other.
Yeah,
to the
well,
max.
they took turns having fun with me.
Yeah.
It was
in this
more
moment.
so, it was like I said, pure submission in that situation.
So was it like pegging in the ass, pegging in the pussy?
Pussy.
Only pussy.
For me, I don't like since it's a toy, I can't like it's hygienic. Like that for me is
but I'm saying, say if it was straight one toy to the ass, is you with it?
No,
right.
It's too much.
But earlier you talked about pegging a man or pegging someone else.
Okay, I'll peg a man. Okay, here's the thing. Pegging a man is a one action kind of thing. You can't peg them in anywhere else. With a woman, if she's into it, she might want to go from the ass to the pussy, and that's not fucking happening with me. Like that's just hygiene rules. You don't go from one to the other.
Of course.
Like no.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm just getting back to you and that ass. You talking about pegging motherfuckers.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
She says, why not? Like, it's fucking regular.
I feel like that
Come
shouldn't
on.
be. It is, I will say it is taboo to talk about, but it shouldn't be taboo as an action.
No, not even taboo to talk about, taboo to believe in. The fact that you're married, you're married to a man and you pegging this dude's ass, right? To the point where he probably, not even he, society or the world or whatever is looking at it like you pegging your husband in the ass. Another man can come swoop you up and, I don't know, peg you in the ass.
No,
it's just like
you
belittling this man.
No, that's not true.
Pegging him in the ass.
Listen, sexuality has nothing to do with you wanting something in a part of your body from another woman. Your
What if he
attraction,
get you to suck in that bitch?
Your attraction to men
Now
is completely
he
different
like
from you
to
wanting
suck
something
on
done to your own
something
body.
that look like a dick. I'm just saying, it ain't got nothing sexual. Hell, the fuck.
I mean,
I'm just saying
if that
though,
makes him feel that way
you
with your
feel me,
personal
bro? That's
relationship.
fucked up. Come on, man.
Maybe I'm being naive in that situation, but for me personally, I place no judgment on anybody who wants to explore.
Have you ever done that before?
If your man
Maybe
getting pegged in the butt all the time, he's something wrong.
I haven't pegged anybody before. I have done fingers in the butt. Like I have done like
fingers in the butt.
I have ate a man's ass before.
Ate a ass, but you never put no strap on and gave it to him.
No, I've never done
but
that.
That's what you wanted to go.
I want to do that.
Of course. And of course, a woman who probably put her tongue in the ass or put her fingers in the ass want to do that, or just want to put her whole fist in his ass or want to do that.
I don't believe in fisting.
I don't know.
Like
you putting your fingers. I feel like you putting your fingers.
A fist is just too
you
much
ever
for
had this many
anybody's
fingers in your pussy?
No, I don't like fingering.
Okay.
For me personally.
In your whole life, it ain't happened.
So I don't like fingering. Period. If somebody tries to, I'm immediately gonna be like, you know what? Just do it outside. Like,
come on, you're doing it wrong.
Not even wrong. Just don't do it. Like, just do the outside. Nobody likes that action. Like,
just do the outside.
Just do the outside. Like,
yeah. So you gonna get used to that motherfucker spit on the butt and he ain't rub until he get his finger in that motherfucker. And then eventually he gonna slip that Jimmy in that motherfucker. And it's gonna go down. And it's gonna have to go slow. And you're gonna take the pressure.
Lots of lubricant.
It don't even have to be.
No.
Spit lubricant.
No. I don't, like, if you need lubricant, get lubricant.
Your facts. No, big facts. Big facts. Don't get it twisted. She's right. Definitely get lubricant.
Don't hurt yourself.
Please don't hurt yourself.
But don't hurt yourself. Definitely don't hurt yourself. These niggas got Johnsons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so what I'm simply trying to say though is, in the case of the matter is, make sure you do it right. That's what I was trying to
exactly.
Say.
Do it right. Do it.
Even
safely.
in the case of when you get to putting a dick in your ass, or you get to putting a dick in the ass, my man out there, make sure you feel me that you do it right. And that's all I'm saying. You might have to lick the butt a long time, big lubricant on that ass, then come to lube.
I'm a big advocate of that.
Yeah,
get
big
it ready. Yes.
Get it. I'm a big. There we go.
Yes.
A finger on the butt will make a nut hard.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, all that.
Get it ready.
But that motherfucking pegging, that's next level. Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast, Lady 894, Lady Night Vibes Podcast, Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast, official dope moments.
We got Lady A in the building at Midnight Cowboys with official dope moments here with the Sex Talk Podcast.
You already know what's going on.
And a wet thumb on the butt with Mr. Boot 72 on production.
always doing the best in the background.
So let me get one
Y'all
of them.
should see his fit.
Let me get one of them sexy drops. I need something explicit like, it's Miss Lady A. I'm rocking with the Midnight. It's Miss Lady A. I'm rocking with the Midnight Cowboys, and you know I'm titty fucking.
Oh, I love titty fucking. That's fair. Okay.
On you.
All right. It's Lady A in the building, and I'm at Midnight Cowboys with official dope moments, and we out here sucking dick for not money, but for pleasure. Okay? Get into it.
Let me get another one.
All right.
Looking like a Kia boy.
I'm representing. Sign of the times.
All right. 3, 2, 1. It's Lady A in the building, and we at Midnight Cowboys with official dope moments. And we out here being wild, being pretty, and being a little nasty. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it.
It's official dope moments. Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast. Nothing but sexy shit going on. Miss Lady A94. Make sure you follow her on Instagram at Lady A94.
Yes.
Make sure you check out her podcast, Lady Night Vibes Podcast, Sex Talk, Midnight Cowboys. You know what's going on. She came through with that raunchy shit. Huh? Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast. It's official dope moments. You know how we do. We're going to drink to that.
Drink to that. Cheers. Salud.
It's official dope moments. Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast. Nothing but sexy shit going on. Miss Lady A94. Make sure you follow her on Instagram at Lady A94.
Yes.
Make sure you check out her podcast, Lady Night Vibes Podcast, Sex Talk, Midnight Cowboys. You know what's going on. She came through with that raunchy shit. Ah!